Hello everybody, the mind pilot for the Mr. The Box, and here we have this amazing woman, Mirjam for Rohr. I have a question for you, especially during this competition. If we could have your self-talk between the world, and especially this very long endurance, what kind of messages what kind of voice we could have?
Yeah, and that's really interesting. So I think I learned a lot over the competitions in the last years, and I grow so much as an athlete and have many really challenging situations also in competitions, and that brings me always wider that I can learn from that. And it's always on the competitions I know the most athletes starting too fast. And it's a 2-hour format. You know, you have not a lot of rest between the workouts. And then I say to me, go not too hard. It's okay when other athletes are faster than you. Go your pace. And when you feel good, you can, go harder in the end. And then I start with a consistent pace. It was not slow. It was not fast. So it was pace that I know, hey, it's a little bit of effort, but I know I can hold this over a long time. And then I watch a little bit what doing the other girls. And then I say, okay, it's totally fine when someone is faster than me in the beginning. And then I say, okay, what should I maybe go in the middle of the workout in the lead? And, then it was more so the goal. Okay, my goal is to finish first. And I watch what doing the other athletes and that pace. Because you have in 2 hours 6 events. And it's cool when you don't need to push to the limit in every single event. And then you have a little bit more energy for the other event. Yeah. And then I watch, okay, what's doing the other athletes? Okay, I go fast, but only so fast that I can win the event. I don't pushing so much to the limit that I'm in the end of all that. And in this match, it was, I think, the biggest challenge for me, because you don't see exactly what loading the other girls on the bar. And then I have some people in the, some spectators, some athletes from the gym that I train, and they supporting me a little bit. And, in the end, I see one girl lifting more weight, but I say, hey, I cannot do this. So keep focused to myself and do that what I can do. And I think I work a lot of that I have focused to myself. It's sometimes important that you watch what the other athletes doing, but it's also important that you have to focus to you. And I say always that the workout is finished when it's finished. So it's totally okay when you're not always in the workout in the lead. And the question is a lot of, can you hold this pace? And it was, I think this weekend or this competition, a lot of about pacing. And, also in the handstand walls when I did a low rep, I think some years before I'm really nervous and said, oh no, what's happened? Okay. And I think now I was really much focused on me. I said, hey, that's totally fair. I did a no rep, go back. You cannot change that to your best. And, you have to control in your body and do that what you can do. And with this confidence in me, I think this gives me so that, that trust in my skills that I can do that. And, I think that's so really, really important.
So, okay, we can rest more focus on yourself. You can also stay in the present and be open to the mistakes. So, also, 16, the team you did the no rep, and it was amazing to see you smile and not losing the passion.
So this one can happen. So I do mistakes. That's totally okay. But
this is how we learn.
Yeah. It's like accept that and then repeat that and do your best.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing this experience with us.
Thank you.